and thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. And rather go into rock balancing right off the bat, I'd like to just go over a few things we talked about in the instructional video, such as where your computer is, about 1.5 feet away from you, if you are going to balance. And the ancillary stuff would be the folded towel in front of you, just in case of a drop, either a towel or a piece of packing paper with a sponge to it, and or a piece of foam. Your iPhone, always keep your iPhone in your pocket until you're ready with a sculpture to take a shot. And when you're done taking a picture, please put your iPhone back in your pocket. Don't leave it on the table, because you know you're playing with rocks and something just might happen. It's going to cost you a couple of bucks. All right. Let's first go to your first basic stone is going to be what is known as your base stone. And this one is a little bit bigger than my hand. What I'm going to be looking for, what you're going to be looking for, is kind of wobbly right now. So what we're going to do with the shins is balance it up to where the flattest part of it, the flattest part possible, is facing you. And you know, right now it's pretty solid. It's not going anywhere except for there. We'll do a slight adjustment. The last thing you want is for your base rock to be going anywhere, to be shaking, to be doing anything. So now what I'm going to talk about is, I want you to get your fingers on the top. And any kind of a crevice, indentation, feel around with your fingers where these may be. Right here, right there. I've got another one here, right there. There's a couple of them. Either a crevice, indentation, a pocket, a half a pocket, or the one, my favorite one is the something like this, where you have little spikes sticking up. And sometimes you'll see them where you have a little tripod, mini tripod. They're great for balancing. So what I'll do first off the bat is we're going to make sure we're good and solid. And I want you to take the first flat one, comes to your hand. Now, feel around with your left hand, go ahead and feel around and see what you've got. And I want you to place on its edge. Go ahead and just place it. All you're going to do is get the feel of gravity, where it's taking you, where this wants to go. So sometimes you'll have a little pocket and you might have a little indentation here, such as there. Go ahead and put both pockets together and see where it goes for you when you let go. And if it doesn't want to sit, just play around with it. See exactly where the gravity will take you with the one in your right hand, left, right, north, south, east, or west. And just get the feel of where that wants to go. And then put it back in that little pocket or a crevice. And when you see everybody just about there, Judy, you can let me know. And we'll go to the next one. Anybody having any problems, just let me know. If you don't quite get what I'm talking about as regards crevices, pockets.
Oh, Lily's got it. Good job, Lily. Robbie, how about you?
Well done. How you doing, Deb? Can't hear you.
I put everybody on mute so you would stay on the screen. Oh, Dave's got it. Dave's got it.
Dave. Well done.
Oh, Tony, do you have it? Yeah, Tony's got it. Yep. How about you, Robbie? Oh, did I see a huge tower in Robbie's yard?
Yeah, see. Thanks.
We'll see you. Oh yeah, Robbie's got it. Yay!
Well done. Well done.
Oh, that's good, Tony. I can see yours clearly.
The Wi-Fi is not good where the rocks are. That's the problem here.
Oh, okay. Robbie, is that a tower back behind you?
After I collected the rocks, I thought I'd try it out. So it's a little one.
Oh, that's beautiful. I think it's so
Well done.
pretty. Oh, Debbie's got it.
Well done, Deb. Yep. I can't see anybody else.
Yeah, I can't either. Oh, Goldie. Look at that. I can see Goldie's.
Well done, Dave. Well done, Goldie. Well done. Well done.
Okay, looks like everybody's pretty much. Oh, Casilda, I can see yours. Yes, so we're good.
Good. Okay, now the next one I'd like to do is take that one and go flat on top of your base. Again, making sure it's going nowhere. Let's say right there, you can see where it's wobbling. Feel free to play around with it. Turn it around until you find that click where it's not going anywhere. Like
Is that
right
the
there.
same one we just,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, so now put it on the flat side.
Now I want you to do the same thing with another one, another flat one. Just go ahead and put it on top. And with your fingers, go ahead and find that spot. You might have to adjust the first one to make them solid. And feel free to do that. Right there. This is called a tower or a true balance. So we're going to go up about 3 or 4. So when you're ready, go for the next one.
Yep, Dave, Goldie, Silver.
Again,
Yep.
making sure you put
Tony.
your fingers on top. Whenever you get that shifting, feel free to turn it around.
Oh, that's nice, Robbie.
Or even flip it over. Whatever way you can get that to sit solid.
Oh, they're doing a good job, Tom.
Good, good, good. Well done, everybody.
Whoa, Dave, that's it's getting tall. Woo!
Let's switch over to Dave here.
Dave, say something so you come on to the.
Well done, Dave. Well done, everybody. Well done.
Oh, yeah, let's see, I'm not muted, am I?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well done, Cody. That looks great. Yeah. All right. I think is everybody done, Jude?
Wait a minute, I'm just saving a capture here. Okay. Wait, Dave, I want to let me see. Dave, Robbie's still building. Oh, Tony's is really high. Oh, Tony, that's beautiful. Oh, Lisa's great. Hi. Hilda's nice and tall too. Debbie, I can't tell. Her image is kind of cut off a bit.
So probably everybody is up to about 4 or 5 by now. We can call it good if you want. All right. The reason why I just wanted to do that one, guys, and I know it's like child's play, but I just wanted you to get a feel of the rocks, where that gravity can take you. And you're the boss, you know, even though you're dealing with gravity, you're telling the stone where you want it to sit. That's basically what we're doing. We got everybody? Yeah. All right, now I'd like you to take down, some of you I can see where they're straight up. I'd like you to take down to the last one, your base, and then go zigzag like I have mine here. One is facing forward, the other is facing east and west, north and south, just like I have done here. So see if you can do that for me with the same stones. And getting that to sit proper, getting them to sit proper. Right. Most of you, I can see you're, pretty much straight up, like I asked. Now just turn them around, zigzag every other one. Good job. Well done. Dave, put your hand on that second last one you put on, Dave. Put the palm of your hand on that and see if it's going anywhere. Yeah, you got a little wobble. Turn that one around a little bit and get that wobble out of it. Yeah. No. Maybe flip it over if you want. Whichever is best for you. The key to towers, the straight up ones, is to get them to be as non-shaky as possible.
Hey, Gail, when you're done with one, can you tip your device down so I can see it? Because I can only see the top of your head.
I want to listen to see what they're doing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wanted to just watch it first.
Oh, all right, fine.
And I'm not doing one right now.
Oh, I thought you were.
Paying attention
Okay.
to what
Sorry.
everybody else is doing.
That's okay.
No problem.
Well
Oh,
done.
Lisa, yours is so great.
Well done. Well done. All right, we're just about there, Jude.
Yeah, a little bit more time. Oh, Robbie, that's terrific.
Well done, Lisa.
Lisa, can you say something so I can get a picture of that? You're not, oh, you just put yourself on mute. Wait a minute. Lisa, are you there?
Well done, Tonic. That's real good, Tonic.
You're not on mute, but I can't hear you, huh? Yeah, I can't hear you. Well, I'm going to take a picture of the little gallery view picture then. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, Casilda, yours is so pretty. Let me see if I can get that one. Casilda, can you, oh, you don't have your audio on that one, right? Just a camera. Got it. Okay, so I'll do a picture of just that small one.
Or maybe I can turn that video, that audio. Let me see.
I got a good shot of yours, Goldie. Oh, Dave, I'll do Dave while Casilda's working on that.
I think I'm on,
Okay, Casilda, let me check.
but I don't want the echo from the other.
Right, right.
She may need to turn off her virtual background.
No, that's okay, Casilda. I can get it on the small. So just let me do the snipping tool here. If you tilt down a little bit, tilt down. Yes. Oh, nope, you went back up. Tilt down. Nope, you're going up. Yeah, right there, right there. Snip, new, snip, save, got it. Thank you. Oh, these
Well
are
done,
so
everybody.
cool.
Well done.
Oh,
Great.
I was muted.
Ah, that's cool.
Oh, Tony, let me get yours. That's so cool. Okay, Tony, take yourself off mute and say something so you come up on the big screen. You're still on mute.
Okay, I unmuted.
That's very well done, Tony. Well,
Oh, Tony,
Thank
gorgeous. Got it. Oh, I got it nice and big. That's
Thank
great.
you.
is that on the windowsill, Tony?
No, I'm right outside the garage on a wood table.
Oh, that's
Facing
great.
west.
That's the way to go. Way to go.
In the backyard, essentially. This was a cool place to do it. I was weeding, so I figured this is a break time.
Yeah.
Well done. Looks great.
Well, I need to get a picture of Lily's too, and then Debbie's. So Lily, can you take yourself off mute? Is that possible? Yeah, okay, so say something, Lily, so you come up on the big screen.
All right, I'm talking.
Yep, I got you. Oh, I talked. You have to talk again. I'll be quiet.
I'm talking. Is that good? So strange. Yes?
No, keep talking.
I keep talking. Okay. Talking.
Got it. I got it, Lily.
Great. The whole food bag underneath doesn't really do so.
All right. Anybody I miss? Oh, Debbie. I got to get you, Debbie. So if you could take yourself off mute. I got Dave's, I got Debbie's, I got Lily's, I got Goldie's. Lisa.
Debbie, that looks
Oh, I want to get Lisa again. All right. Let me
Debbie,
get
that
Debbie.
looks like a mini Stonehenge.
I can't get my top rock on.
Be patient. Be patient.
Okay, Debbie, talk again.
Hello, I'm working on my little top rock. Uh-oh.
Ah, Tom laughed. It messed me up. Okay,
I
Tom.
have one more rock to put on, but you can take it if you want. Are you trying to get me too, or just it?
I got it. I got
You
it.
can do it. You can do it.
If I talk, it takes you off the screen and I need you to stay on. So I got you just fine. I got your sculpture.
You could probably mute yourself, Judy.
Yeah, but I have to tell who the next one is. So who did I miss? Who did I not get?
Hey,
Oh.
I got them all.
Good.
Uh-oh, forget it.
Lisa, try to talk again. It's not working. No? Okay. All right, I got everybody.
This is
Okay,
so
great.
wonderful.
Well done, everybody. Well done. All right, let's take those down.
I gotta work on it.
And once you get them done, I want to say a few things that I missed earlier on. Maybe I can just go ahead and while you're listening. One of the things I often find students asking me, well, what do I need? And where do I get these things? Well, I tell them there's 4 things you need, and they're all within yourself. Number 1 is focus. Number 2, your sense of touch. Number 3, patience. Be patient with yourself and the rocks. And then number 4 would be gravity awareness of where it's taking you, what you're doing. Now, what are you looking for? There's 4 things you're looking for. I mentioned those already. Always, before you start off balancing anywhere, take a good close look at what the rock has to offer. What you're looking for is crevices, indentations, pockets, the slightest pocket will do, or little wee tripods, very tiny tripods. That's about it. That's all you're looking for. When you start, start doing stuff that's beginning to be a bit of a tough balance, feel free to turn it around. Feel free to flip it over. Do these things And always look closely at your rock. Exactly what does it have to offer? You know, you can see this one here where it's got a little V in it. That's perfect for balance right there. If, you know, balance is straightforward. Okay, so now let's do the next balance, which take everything down to your base rock. And what we're going to do is take two of your small ones, about the same size, and you're going to balance each one on each side. One hand first. And get it to be as straight up as possible. Right there. And the next one, what I'm looking for now is, see where this little, let me put it up straight up. It's kind of like broken, is what it is. And that's perfect for another straight up balance. Right about there. So try something like that. Just two on their edges. Again, I was just looking for that pocket or whatever it was that I knew I could see it. I just needed to find out where it was going to sit properly. And if you want to change out the base, go right ahead. If you have another one where you think there's more possibilities of finding a balancing spot on it, go for it. Now I'm seeing some of you with very round river rock, and they're kind of tough, you know, when you do something like this, because they don't have any pocket. They're real smooth and they're round, so they can be kind of tough. So don't feel that, you know, you're a failure or anything. Those river rock can be kind of tough sometimes. Well done, Debbie, well done.
Yeah, Tony's got it,
Well done, Tony.
and Lily's got it.
Well done, Lily.
Yeah, so you need more irregular pieces, huh, Tom? Not the
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Debbie's got it.
If you can't,
Hi.
don't worry, guys. We can just go to the next one. What I'm seeing is, you know, there's a lot of people with those river rock. So let's do another one whereby it might be a little bit easier for people. We did true balance. Let's do a zigzag. So is everybody just about ready to?
Uh-huh.
Okay. When I say zigzag, what I'm looking for is, first one, I want it dead on and going over, like we've talked about before. Now my next one is going to be off to the right-hand side, and I'm going to hold it and make sure there's no zigzag going, no shaking going on. Oh, a lot of shaking going on. And then my next one will be to the opposite side, and I'm going to hold it again. Now, if you get any kind of movement, feel free to turn all three of them until you get no movement. And if one doesn't work, feel free to go get another one.
Oh, Tony, that's a good one. Lisa, did you just call in?
Can you hear me? I joined by the phone. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
that's a great idea. Except when you talk, it just shows the phone piece of it, not you with the rocks. But I've got your sculptures really well.
Now, when you're up to about 3, even at 4, I want you to take one that's a little heavier, and you're going to put it on its edge on top of that last one. Everybody got that?
Oh, Tony, that looks nice. Oh, Casilda, that's a good zigzag. Oh, Goldie.
Falling down.
Right.
I don't have big enough rocks.
Next time around, we can get it.
You know, and that's what's good about this. It's sort of like you learn, right? Oh, I need this kind of rock or that kind of rock.
Are you going to be
Right,
doing this
right.
again?
Sure, we'll do it again.
We'll have to get some more rocks.
We'll do it.
Well done, Dave. Good job.
Oh, Dave. Oh, so Dave, now you got to do your one on the side, huh?
God damn it.
Oh, that looks good, Lisa.
Looking good, Lisa. Well done.
Oh,
Well,
Lisa. Woo!
well done. Excellent.
Really high.
Just about everybody, huh? Debbie's got one more.
Oh, Casilda, let me get yours. That's so great. Okay.
Okay. You got me?
Got that one. Oh, let me get Lily's. Lily, that looks great. Like, really, some of them, they really do like they're going to go over in any second. Such concentration.
We like to see that.
I'm trying to save these fast so they're still standing. Oh, look at Tony's. Tony, can you take yourself off mute and say something? I want to get on the big screen.
Oh, nice, Tony. Very nice.
Just keep trying, I guess. Yeah,
Well
I had-
done.
I had to switch the rocks a little, but it worked. As long as I don't touch anything, I don't want to blow on it.
Yeah. One thing we forgot, guys, is anybody taking pictures of your own work, your own sculpture? I'd like you to do that because later on, you're going to look back and you're going to say, yeah, that looks pretty good. Or I could have done better.
Yeah, especially you, Robbie. I'd love to, if you could take a picture and then send it to me too, because yours is so far away. But I need, Tony, I need you to
Not sure how to do that. Let's see. Try
Can you
this.
take a picture with your camera, your phone?
There you go, Lisa. Well done. Well done.
Okay, so nobody talked but Tony. Tony, I didn't get the image yet, so let me have you speak and I'll shut up.
Can you see it, Judy? Okay. So I balance the rocks a few different ways, and as long as I don't touch it right now, it's stable. But yeah, so I was able to do more rocks because there's 2, 4, 6, 8 that are there with that.
Very creative. Very creative. Well done.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, Dave, you've got it. Okay, Dave, if you could take yourself off mute as well
Well done, David.
and then say something.
Yeah, I'm not very good at the balance on the edge thing yet. Yeah, but I'll work on that.
Okay. Can I interrupt, Jude?
Yeah, I got it. Mm-hmm.
Now, for everybody's just about done, right?
Yes.
And everybody's taken a picture of your creation. So let's take those down. What I'm not seeing is, remember when we talked about having two rocks that your base rock would have tapered like so, and this one was tapered facing it. What we're going to do now is go to the arch. That's why we have these. So does everybody have a couple of rocks that are tapered back? I want you to put them about 2.5 to 3 inches apart. And making sure they're solid and not going anywhere. Put a couple of braces behind them if they are. Now, here's the tricky part of the arch, one of the tricky parts. We're going to have to stand up because you're going to get better leverage when you start balancing. So either go to your left or go to your right, whatever, and we're going to start with flat ones up against this. So I'll give you an example of what I'm going to do, and then I'll come back down and sit down. The way I'm going to be doing the first one will be right about there. Everybody see that? Now I'm going to take my small finger and put it at the base of this one, holding it in place. I'm going to go for my next rock. And I'm going to go, and I know you can't see because of my hand, but I'm going to place the next one about a quarter of an inch above the first one. So my finger is going to be my measuring tool. So everybody get the feel of where your little pinky is on top of the first one. Now you're going to place the second one a little bit, a quarter of an inch above the last one. It's a little bit tricky, so maybe, if you can't do it right now, we can do it later. We'll just do a basic arch if you can't do it. And I'm going to take the third rock, and I'm going to place it on the, I should have done that first. I'm going to place it on the far rock. If it will stay, it doesn't always stay sometimes, but sometimes they do. This will just help you out when you get over your halfway or towards your next base rock. Now I'm going to take my third rock. I'm going to do the same thing with my little pinky. Or if your ring finger would also help, might be easier for you. Go ahead and hold that one in place. And my next one, I'm going to hold that in place using all your fingers now, but you're still trying to measure where they're sitting because you want that clean arch eventually. You don't want up and down. You just want to have it as clean as possible. So now I'm going to take one more. What's going to happen is they're going to want to roll. As you hold them, you'll find them wanting to roll one way or the other. Just hold them in place right now. That's all you're doing. Don't worry about the rolling. And I'm going to go for one more. And holding all of them as you go. You'll find them rolling. My base is beginning to roll now, so that was my own fault. Now I'm just twisting as they roll and seeing where their gravity is going to take them. I've got 2 or 3 once you keep rolling to the left, and just delicately bringing them back. And then when it's time to let go, gingerly just let go. And that's a rough arch. As we go with the next class, we'll be doing more what I'm using. The rocks would be better placed, let's put it that way, to form a better arch. But for now, that's what we're looking for. Good job, Dave.
I have to get more rocks to do that.
Well done, Claudia. That looks great. Well done. Well done, Robbie. That looks great. Well done. Right on the money. How you doing, Lisa? Take your time, everybody. Patience is the virtue. Have it if you can. Seldom in a woman, always in a man. Not.
So Robbie, did you get it there? Let me see. Oh, your knee was in the way. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, Robbie, can you say something? Nobody else talk, just Robbie.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There.
No,
Okay.
don't talk, Tom. Just Robbie. Keep talking.
Hello, hello. Here's my arch.
Got it. I got it, Robbie.
Okay, thank you.
Beautiful. I like how it looks in the grass too, Robbie. It's so pretty.
Nice outdoors, yeah.
Yeah. This one's not easy, huh?
No. It takes time.
Oh, Lisa, you got it. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, yeah, bring that down a little bit more again, the way you had it. Yeah, just like that. Up. Now back a little bit. There. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me get that. Oh, Dave, I want to get yours. Dave, can you take yourself off mute and say something?
Yeah. This is my second second attempt in March.
Very nice. Got it.
First and second attempt, Dave. That's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. You just keep it practicing.
My wife is laughing at me. Does that count?
Tell her no laughing.
No. All right.
Goldie, can you unmute and say something?
Yeah, I don't quite have a bridge. It's a bridge over troubled waters. I couldn't get enough lift on the stones.
Okay.
I need some different stones. I'll have to go in the yard and find some bigger, more jagged ones.
Sure.
For those bases, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we have an idea, when we do go looking for stones, we have an idea what we're going to be at, a better idea what we're after.
Yes.
Did your wife get a picture, Dave?
I cheated because I have to get some more smaller stones. I have to go out and get some.
Sure.
It's not an arch.
It's like a
I
little
just
tunnel.
actually have these stones in my apartment. The stones I have are from Iceland.
Oh, really?
I brought them back from Iceland.
Oops.
Oops.
Lily, say something again.
Oh, yeah, I just happen to have these stones in my apartment, so they're not very many, but they're souvenirs from my travels to Iceland, which has got a lot of different landscapes. It's amazing. It's sort of like going to the moon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like you drive, I don't know, 30 minutes and you're in a different, it's like you've left another planet, you went to another planet.
Huh.
And
Is
then you drive
black,
30, another 30 minutes and then you drive another planet.
is
Yeah.
the black one like a lava rock or something?
No, it was just that every 30 minutes, the terrain changes dramatically.
Wow.
So it really, I think they shoot a lot of science fiction films there. I mean, like a lot of like moon, that kind of planet travel films there.
Yeah, probably because, yeah, you like you say, you get all these different terrains in a short period of time.
Right.
Now, Tony, did you have yours? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, I just see it in shadow. I can't really see it that way. I'm gonna go around the other side. You're on mute, Tony. Can you unmute?
Yeah, it just fell because I knocked.
Oh, so
That's okay, not a problem. It's trial and errors like Tom said, and patience is a virtue.
And Casilda's trying another version.
I changed some of the rocks, so I have a little lift off.
Oh, Goldie, that's good. Say, wait. Hold on. Let me get my thing. And
Just a very small lift off.
great. That looks great, Goldie.
Thanks.
Got it.
I have to get more rocks, but mine at least touch.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Oh, Debbie, let me get yours too. Wait 1 second. Let me save.
I went out to my backyard. I wish everyone could be in my backyard. There's actually a ton of rocks out there. But I had to go get some small ones that weren't river rock.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's so much river rock around here.
Yeah.
My yard's filled with it.
Yeah, now I'm realizing you need stuff with a lot more little jagged spots and pockets.
A river rock are pretty good to practice on if you just want to get towers or true balance. Even though they're smooth edges and stuff like that, when you're doing a straight up tower, it's a good practice to do it with river rock.
They're
get
pretty.
that
They're pretty too.
feel.
I think they're pretty.
Yeah, Tom, I like the ones that you did that are at the center too. Some of the smaller True Balance or towers that they just have those beautiful smooth rocks and like the gray and the black and
Yeah,
he did glue those together, and that's the kind I'd love like in my house, the
right.
bigger ones are nice for outside.
Sure.
Or in my garden, because
Yeah.
whatever I make, I was thinking of putting it in my garden.
Sure. I think everybody's just about there, huh, Jude?
Yeah, I got everybody.
Okay.
Oh, please. Wait a minute. I can see the keys now.
We still have a little bit of time, Judy. Yeah.
Oh, wait 1 second. Tony, can you say something? Unmute yourself and say something. Is she there, Tony? No. I'll just put her little one then.
Hi, Judy. Do you know if you look, Judy?
Yeah, go ahead, Lily.
If you go to someone's little box in the upper right hand corner, if you put your cursor, there'll be a little blue box that appears.
Uh-huh.
And three dots, if you just click on that, one of the options will be pin video. And if you press that, that will give you what you will want. People wouldn't have to talk. That will make it full screen. Does that make sense?
Totally, Lily. That worked perfectly.
Okay, just.
Be good if I paid attention to. So I'm doing yours right now. I pinned you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for teaching me that.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
You saved it. Yes. Oh, Lily, that's so helpful.
Yeah, just a little.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let me try it with. Okay, I'll do Tony. So
Put a
pin
towel
into second screen. Okay, she's on my second screen. And I can do this and this. And I got her. Oh my gosh. That's so much easier. You just saved my life.
Judy, I emailed you 2 photos that I just took of my stuff,
Oh, great.
in case that's easier, because
I'm gonna make
my screen's kind of foggy.
Yeah. Actually, your screen even looks clearer than it normally does.
Yeah, I wish I knew why that was.
And then you unpin. Oh, Lily, you just really taught me a good trick there. Love it.
Uh-oh, mine just went down.
No worries, no worries.
I knocked it.
These things happen.
Oh well, try a different one.
Ooh,
Okay, Lily, now I'm going crazy.
I thought you might like that one.
I didn't understand the unpinning. All it did was make, oh, now I see yours.
Yeah, do
Okay.
you see how you unpin, like then after you're done? It says the switches, if you pull down that box again, it says,
Yeah.
unpin, and then you can go pin somebody else.
You look like you're in a candy store, Judy.
Oh, now I'm pinning Debbie. Oh, Debbie, that's beautiful. So I'm going to make a
Oh,
collage with all these. And
Would
Tom,
would you repeat that, the steps, please, to doing that?
oh yes. So when you put your cursor on your picture, the little box pops up with the 3 dots. Click on that. And then if you go look down, it says pin video. In my case, it says to first screen or second screen, but you probably have one screen. So pin video, and then that particular video that you did on the box will lock itself, right? So then I go into my, I'm actually, you can use your print screen
that's cool.
capture, or you can, in my case, I'm using a snipping tool so I can crop it right the way I want it. And then you save the capture, and then you can go back to that little box, and then it will say unpin video, and then you can go to another one of the little boxes, the Hollywood Square boxes.
Yeah, mine didn't show a pin it from my iPad, so.
Oh yeah, I don't know about, yeah.
I don't know how.
Lily, any advice about the iPad?
I haven't tried Zoom on an iPad, so I can't talk. No, I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
But I'm sure it's there. Just look for 3 dots. I'm sure it's there somewhere.
I see I have the 3 dots, but I don't have that as one
That's
of
not
the
one of your options.
choices.
Maybe an
I'll deal
iPad.
with that with Dave tomorrow. Dave can
Yeah,
find out,
Dave.
tell me what to do.
What I like, Lily, is that what my trouble was is I couldn't do a screenshot because it's doing it takes a screenshot of all of my screens.
Oh,
Just want to hone in on that. So I've been using the snipping tool so I could crop it and get it big right on the rocks, you know.
Wow.
So yeah, so I had to manipulate that. But my husband did print out directions for how do you do the screenshot on Zoom when you have multiple screens. But I didn't have time to read it, so.
And I have
All the little tricks. Okay, well, anything else, Tom? This is fantastic.
Yeah, I had a few more, but I think we're running short of time.
I want my art.
Let's do one more whereby everybody create your own masterpiece. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Just get creative with yourself, see what you can do. And if it goes on too long, Judy, we can just zoom off if you want.
yes. At least it don't move it, I want that. Yeah, yeah, don't move it. Ah! Oh, I'm looking.
Now listen, if anybody needs to pop off, they can.
Yeah.
If you want to go a little longer, you certainly can. But make sure your email address is in the chat so I can send you your pictures and all of this, all the content.
Okay, Judy, I am heading over to the garden to find myself some rocks. So I have a project now.
All right.
I have lots of rocks over there, so I'm going to go and start fumbling through them.
Good for you.
Okay.
Liz,
Have a good
be
evening,
careful.
everyone.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, Liz.
Let me
Bye-bye.
Soon.
Bye-bye. Finish this here before I leave. So whatever information I gotta go through first.
I wish I had older grandchildren. This would be awesome to do with them.
Yeah, some kids love it. They really get into it. And then there's other kids and they just say, I don't want to do that. I have a neighbor, believe it or not, I had a class going on here. She couldn't find a babysitter for her kid who has a wee bit of ADD. So she brought him with her. He was about 7 or 8, I'm not sure. But he really got into it. So much so, when he was finished with her mom at class, she took him home and he would not go inside the house. He wanted to play with the rocks outside. So this was a kid with ADD. So, you know, it depends on the individual, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not claiming anything, but again, it's up to the individual.
You know, even if one of the children wanted to find rocks, you know, that might appeal to some of them, and some of them, especially if you're at a creek. And then,
yeah.
you know, and then maybe another one though really wants to try to build them, you know, like it could be, there's many facets to it.
Sure.
Sharon, do I remember you have older grandkids, right? You're on mute. Debbie, your stones are really pretty colors.
I spent I will be honest, I spent a lot of time walking my dog the last couple of weeks since our last class, like just looking at stones and gathering stones. That alone was really fun.
Right.
Good,
Because
good.
there's just a ton in my neighborhood, and there's more river rocks than anything else, but there's a ton of rock.
You know, two of my girlfriends collect heart-shaped rocks. And ever since they told me that years ago, I look for them to see if I can come up with a heart-shaped rock. I've never found one. And they have so many that are really perfect hearts.
Uh-oh.
I think the rocks find them.
I highlighted.
Can you see this rock?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I
that's
found,
good.
I found this in my neighborhood. That's a heart-shaped rock, and I have it in my garden now.
Oh my gosh, Debbie, that's exactly what they find all the time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I have two that are this big, and they're like so heart-shaped, and they
Oh,
just
that's
came like that.
incredible.
It's almost a perfect heart.
Yeah.
I know, I love it so much.
Uh-huh. Oops, I did it again.
Thank God for my little garden during this pandemic.
Oh, Tony, that's great. Look at that. Everybody's making these
Where's
beautiful.
Tony? I want to see Tony's.
Keep losing this.
Oh, wow. Dave, look at Dave.
Well done, David. Well done, everybody. Beautiful. Very creative.
Oh, I got a beautiful shot of that, Tony. Here's the lily. Oh, Dave, let me get that one.
Wow.
Lisa, pretty soon we're not going to be able to see you. He's building a wall. Oh, Lily, that's nice. Yeah, Tom, you said, where were my rocks? I haven't had 2 seconds to do any of this.
I didn't yet.
I'm glad I'm getting all these great pictures, though.
It might be good that, Jude, when you need some downtime to just, one of the greatest things about it, if you're outside,
Yeah.
when you're balancing, just about, everything plays into it. This noise around you goes away. You feel more one-to-one with nature. Different people get different things from it, but it's very enticing. The more you do it, the more obsessed you become because you're enjoying it so much.
Right. Well, Dave, not Dave, Tom, I just love the rocks that you left at the center. We're always playing with those, and that's, it's very relaxing.
Yes, indeed.
And as you can see, that's my granddog.
Love that.
Is that
I
your
should have- One of the things I should have mentioned, guys, when you do eventually go outside and balance, at first you're nervous, your hands are shaky and all that. And I should have also said today, and I think I said it on the instructional, if you are one of those people who are nervous and you got shaky hands, put your elbows on the table, on your work area, and that will steady your, like a stabilizer for your hands. And that helps a lot. And if you're outside, and let's say you're balancing in a creek somewhere, that's also to find, something that's big, and you're balancing on a real big rock. balance your hands, your elbows on your base rock. That's a big help. And another little tip would be take a deep breath before you start. We're so anxious to get a balance going. Taking some deep breaths also helps.
Well, I'm gonna go out and collect my rocks now. My house, everything, they don't have necessarily nice rocks, but I'm sure I can go through everything and pick them out and use them.
Yeah, and you can see how those jagged ones are really good, and the mixture of the smooth and the jagged.
Yeah, then you've got the extra tech. They're all beautiful. I just took pictures just to learn how to do this. Partly because I didn't get to hear all of his class. I missed it. But this is great. Now, I used to pick seashells. Now, and there's no seashells here.
So now you can switch to rocks.
Yep, we'll do that.
I bet you could do like a beach thing though, if you lived at the beach where you had driftwood and
oh yeah,
rocks from the beach and shells, you know.
Sure. It's
just got them down. Oh, another one.
Oh.
I wasn't quick enough.
Yeah, and I think another thing is, the times being what they are, we have routines. This would be a good one to add to your routine if you can, whereby you can get out somewhere and get on a trail, come off the trail a little bit and do some balancing and take your pictures. Make sure you knock them down after you're all done. But go to a creek somewhere and do some balancing. Anything to fill up the time. We've got a lot of time in our hands. And like I say, you can be addictive. It really can be obsessive in time.
Oh wow.
Tom, you had said this in the earlier session. And why do we not make sure to knock it down? I forgot there was a specific reason.
If you're outside?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. And you just don't want anybody coming along on a trail and a couple of kids or whatever and, knocking them down and falling on their toes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just the safety.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. Because sometimes I see you walk on a beach and it's quite beautiful to come upon.
Sure.
Someone else is working, oh, how beautiful. So.
Yeah. And you'll see people just walking away and letting them there because they're so beautiful.
Right. You just sort of want to leave them there. And yeah.
It's very tempting. Yeah. The last time I was in Mexico, I just wanted to leave them there because they looked so good to me.
Right.
No, I gotta knock them down.
Yeah, no, I see. Yes, I understand. That makes sense. Yeah. Thank you.
What was the specific adhesive you were using? That part I missed. Is there a special glue when you worked? Did you talk? I saw in talking about the class, something about gluing them to make it permanent. Is there a special adhesive that's all I?
We'll give you that information, the specific glue that you need to get. Yeah, and you get it at hardware stores like Lowe's, Home Depot, I'm sure an Ace Hardware or any.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll put all that and send that information to you.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you had it. Thank you. Great. Perfect.
Is there going to be a session where are there any glue techniques you need to know or?
No, just the basics again. Like I said, the 4 different things that you're looking for, and just making sure they make contact. Once you put that glue on your base, do a dry run first, whereby your next one you want to put it in a certain crevice. Make sure that both ends are clicking together, or around the edges of that pocket. The E6000 is a great one for that because it's clear and it's very forgiving. If you mess up, once it cures, you can just pull it right off.
You can. But if you want it to stay, like, will it last outside and stuff, or?
Yeah, as long as you make sure you put enough. We've been getting heavy winds lately.
Yeah.
Some of my pieces have lost one rock or two, all because I didn't put enough glue in. So make sure there's enough glue in there. And that E6000 is really, really pliable and strong.
Thank you.
And
Sure.
then, some of them that you have at the center, have that glossy look. What did you apply to that to give the rock the shiny look?
That was called a varathane. Usually it's used for wood. You can get a very clear varathane or the other one that doesn't come to mind. They're water-based, most of them, but varathane is my favorite. Clear.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of different ones, but that one is my favorite.
Yeah, okay.
You can also do your own mix, which, I've used linseed oil and turpentine to bring out the natural color in wood if I was doing woodwork.
Mm-hmm.
That is linseed oil is great for bringing out the natural color. And it also gives it the kind of a semi-wet look. But when you do the mix, I wouldn't do it on stone because eventually what happens with that kind of a mix is it turns black. So I haven't been using that in some time. I used to, but for stone, I would stick with the varathane.
Casilda, I got the picture. I've been watching. She's been constructing hers.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
I've got to go here.
Marvelous, Tom.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Each and
I'm
every one
still
of
not
you.
getting
Thank you,
the
Tom.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
for
Thanks,
tuning in,
Tom.
everybody.
This was great.
Thank
Yes.
you.
A lot of fun.
Yes.
Everyone
Well
be
done, everybody.
well.
Well
Be
done.
well.
Something
Not
very
fun.
valuable to learn. Thank
A lot of
you.
fun for the brain.
Yes, great for the brain,
Thank you, Judy.
everybody.
Thank you. Gigi.
Thank you. That was fun.
Thanks.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yes.
You're welcome, Tom. Thank you.
Thank
You
Bye.
got it. See you again,
I'm
hopefully.
so appreciative.